welcome back to Teacher Joanne's page. For today's video, we are going to reduce fractions to its lowest term. So take this fraction, for example, 12 over 20. This kind of fraction is not in lowest term, so we need to turn this into lowest term. And if I am going to turn this into lowest term, I can directly say that this fraction is having 3/5 as its lowest term because I know what's the GCF. But for those who don't know what GCF means, what's the GCF of these numbers, this is how we are going to take the GCF. Okay? First, we need to take number 12, the numerator 12. And then we need to take 20. And then we need to factor out these numbers. Okay, always start with number 2. Okay, what's the number that should we multiply to 2 that will result to 12? And that's 6, right? Because 2 times 6 equals 12. Now, 6 can also be factored out by 2. So, again, let's start with 2. And then, we need to look for a number that could be multiplied to 2 and become 6. And the number is 3. So, now, 3 can be factored by 3 and 1. Okay, but we will not include that anymore if one of the factors is 1. So let's stop right there. The factors of 12 are 2, 2, and 3. Okay, let's write that here. 2 times 2 times 3. So these are the factors of 12. Now let's start with 20. Okay, again, always starts with 2. Okay, start with 2. And then we need to find a number that could be multiplied to 2 that will result to 20. And that number is 10. We all know that 10 can be factored by 2. So again, we need to factor it by 2. And 5 is the number that will result to 10 if multiplied to 2. So 5 now has the factors 5 and 1. So we no longer factor 5 out. So the factors of 20 are 2, 2, and 5. So let's write 20 here. We will get 2. And then here's another 2. And since this is 5 and this is 3, we are not going to align that one. We need to write this 5 out. Okay? Because it's not the same with 3. Now, you find the common factors of 12 and 20. So there's 2 here, there's 2 here. So there's one factor that is common, and that is 2. And another 2 here, because there's 2 here and there's 2 here. So there is another factor which is 2. There are 2 common factors that are 2. So 2 times 2 equals 4. So 2 times 2 equals 4. This is now the greatest common factor of 12 and 20. So we need to use this number as a divisor for the numerator 12 and 20 so that we could come up with its lowest term. So divide 12 by 4, divide 20 by 4. So 12 divided by 4 is equal to 3, and 20 divided by 4 is 5. So this is now the lowest term of the fraction 12 over 20, which is correct as I've answered it a while ago without using this one. But if you find it hard to directly turn this fraction into lowest term, you can use this method for finding its lowest term. I hope you understand. Thank you for watching Teacher Joanne. Bye!